This is a video review of the 2016 Erin Condren Rose Gold Planner. I wanted to make this video because I bought this planner as an early Christmas present to myself. I ended up buying it around the beginning of December because it does have December in it, so I was able to use it for a few weeks. I am finding that as much as I love this, and I've got a lot of great things to say about it and a lot of great things to say about the company in general, it is not a great fit for me for my planner needs. So I'm hoping that maybe if somebody else sees this review, if you may be on the fence trying to decide if you want to invest in one of these, you may want to consider some of the things I've run into, or you may look at it and think that this will work beautifully for you and it'll be a great planner for your needs. Again, this is the Rose Gold edition, which it's a special edition with this sort of coppery color accents on it. It's really beautiful. It's got like a foil coppery stamping on the front. The back of the hourly edition has this kind of chevron copper. It's got the copper coil. I also added the pen loop to it, so I got the little matching copper pen loop. The only minor gripe I have about the aesthetics, because it really is pretty, I had some issues very, very soon after I got it, like within an hour or so. The plating on the coil chipped at the bottom, and you can see it's just kind of silver underneath. Not a big deal at all. I only mention it because you are buying the planner, this specific one, for that rose gold, and I've seen a couple other reviewers who have mentioned that they've had the same issue. Not a big deal, but just something to note. And I did email Erin Condren just to let them know I was not looking for a refund or a return on it, especially since I had seen other reviewers have the same problem. I know it's not my specific planner; it's just kind of something with the design that they've run into. But to their great credit, the company is fantastic. They were very quick to respond personally to an email, so I have nothing but good things to say. So when you open it up, the rose gold also has this pretty rose gold vellum, sort of a geode sort of a pattern on the front, which is really neat. I think some of the other layouts have a different design here. One of them has like a floral design, so they're a little bit different, but that's the one for the hourly. I put these little Erin Condren Post-its on there just to cover up my info. This is the beginning pages. You get your overview here of the year. I hadn't used these. These are a place to put your yearly goals. It's kind of cool. This page I decorated for December. If I can show you, I'll show you what the same page looks like for January because that one's blank. But I had a lot of fun decorating it. I drew my little Christmas lights. I used some Christmas washi tape, and these two things are seals that I got when I purchased this at the beginning of December. I got a free Erin Condren book of wrapping paper, Christmas tags, and stickers. So that was kind of cool, and they look pretty. I did some doodling around them to make frames and doodled that. This is your December 2015 overview. I've got my clear ruler, which came with the planner. It snaps into the coil there, and you can pull it in or out. I also used some of the Erin Condren Post-it little tag-it things in there. Another one of the Christmas seal stickers is there. And some stickers, of course, that I have around the house. And then this was the last day of December, and then, or November, pardon me. And then December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, the hourly layout is vertical. If I was going to go with an Erin Condren again, I think I would do the horizontal. I think I would like that a little bit better, but this was fine. I used one of the seals there and decorated it up, and you can see the next week I did some more decorating with the washi tape and more of the stickers and stuff like that. I went to see a movie, so I put my little movie stub there. So I've been having a ton of fun with this. I really love the planner decorating aspect of it. I've always kind of admired people who do scrapbooking stuff. I think it's cool to look at, but I don't really have the time to do a scrapbook with printing out photos and organizing all that stuff. And I really like just sitting there on a Sunday night, watching my TV and laying out my upcoming week. So what's up with this? Why it's not quite working for me? Well, The main thing that I've run into, I was always a paper planner person before, I say about the last decade or so, I've mostly been electronic. But prior to that, I used a Franklin Covey. I was a fan of the Humi brand planners, which are no longer, unfortunately, being made. It looks like that company went out of business, which is a shame. But I'm very happy to be going back to paper. However, I'm a little rusty with it since I haven't had a paper planner in so long. And as it's turning out, I think what I'm really running into with this Erin Condren that didn't really occur to me when I was trying to decide to purchase it, this is a very large book I'm finding from my experience to use as a planner. You can see it's thick, it's got a good weight to it, it's very well made, but it is big and heavy. And what I'm finding is, I think if you were a student and you tend to carry a backpack, you carry your other school books, notebooks, whatever, where this could kind of fit in there and not be a significant addition to the stuff that you're carting around anyway. If you have a job where you're a teacher or you tend to bring a lot of materials with you, and this can again just kind of slip in there with your usual stuff, I think it would probably work very well. For me, I usually travel a little bit lighter than that, and what I was finding was that I was not bringing it out with me because of the size and the weight of it. And unfortunately, since I am expecting it, I purchased it to serve the purpose of being a planner as well as an art journal, kind of little scrapbooky fun project. If I don't have my planner out with me where I can add appointments and change things, you know, it doesn't work quite as well. My other option would be, of course, to record my stuff during the day and then put it in at night when I get home, which would be fine. But I kind of want something that's a little bit easier to just have with me and, you know, bring out of my bag. So that's something that I think is definitely worth considering, because my initial thought was I want this for doodling and stickers and art, and it's going to be great. And I want it to be big because bigger is better, more stuff to decorate. And while that's true, I think the more I looked at it, I kind of felt like, okay, well, I'm putting all this work into it and I love it, but at the end of the year, if I were to do one of these every year, am I going to want to store one of these for every year? And if I'm not going to do that, then is it really just sort of an ephemeral project that I do from week to week, and I'm not expecting to carry it over? So I guess what I would say, if you're considering one of these, if you're planning to do it like sort of a scrapbook project where you're going to add photos to it and you're really going to build it up and decorate it, do stickers, all that, if it would work for you to mostly leave it at home, that would be great. Or if you're someone, like I said previously, a teaching job or some other job where this isn't going to be a big heavy thing to lug around with you, you've already got supplies that you're transporting, or if you keep it in your office, keep it in your desk, I think it would work beautifully. It's just unfortunately not working out for me. So I am going to downsize to something a little bit smaller. Fortunately, I have a family member who absolutely loved this thing and is delighted to have it for 2016. I think they will make great use of it, so it's going to get a happy home. And because I had this month of December to figure it out, they'll be able to start with it fresh in January and use it for the whole year. Now, having said that this isn't really working for me and I'm going to go with something else, again, I have nothing but good things to say about the company. Really quick to respond to emails, very quick shipping. I bought a little pack of pens with this and they were great as well. So I have no hesitancy to order from Erin Condren again, and I probably will order some of the Erin Condren accessories to go with whatever little thing I end up with. And when I get my new, slightly more portable planner up and running, I will be sure to let everybody know. And I'll let you know how that's going. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.